All right, let's talk about DeAndre Ayton. Should the Detroit Pistons pursue DeAndre Ayton? Can him and Isaiah Stewart coexist? And if he is to be traded or is he to be a free agent, how much should the Detroit Pistons offer him price wise if he's restricted or unrestricted, or what should they trade for him? Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I seen somebody on social media, man, in front of Little Caesars. I guess this was the other night. And if you can see, let's check this out. It says, "Bring back the horse." You know, and yeah, I think I got this from. Not sure. I might have got this from Little Caesars. I got one of the shirts from Little Caesars. No, it's upstairs. I got a black and BP. It's a black shirt and it has Detroit Piston logo. The D and the P and is gold. Dope. I got the hat to go with it too, man. But let's talk about it, man. But bring back the horse for sure, man. A lot of people, some people say, "We don't like the horse." Like, man, the horse is dope, man. What are people talking about? The horse is super duper dope. And that was the best Piston uniform they had. Even more. Hold on, man. We got these pop-ups that they won't let me back out of. So I had to use a new thing. But yeah, man, I'm trying to pull up his stats and it ain't allowing me. So y'all can see it. They got this pop-up on. That's why I don't like Google Chrome, man. It sucks. Because it doesn't defend against pop-ups. And then I can't even close this pop-up out. There we go. For y'all to see it. I had to find a mystery X. So with DeAndre Swift here. Ayton, not Swift. There we go again. Never mind it. Never mind it, bro. Last night, the other night, in the opener, I actually seen him shooting a three. Okay. I actually seen him shooting a three. And other than that, man, hold on. We might be able to change this. But I seen him shooting a three, right? And obviously, he wants to he hear people saying that he can't shoot threes and he's not a modern big fella. But he has the old school classical big fella frame, but he don't have an old school game. You know, he's supposed to be dominating the boards. He's supposed to be, defending the rim. And had he defended the rim better against the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals, maybe they would have a chance to win. And some things had to happen. What's old boy name? Chris Paul would have to play better. But had he dominated the boards, man, we probably talking about, them winning the championship or being more competitive in the series, or had he defended the rim. He's shooting threes, but he should be working on his defense, his mobility. And even with a classical build, he doesn't have a classical game. Let's say they were like, okay, we can compromise defense if DeAndre Ayton can take Draymond Green and punish him on the block, or take Nikola Jokic and put him in a spin cycle like Hakeem used to do. Had he had a dominant offensive block game, along with the other parts of his game he already has, he'd be dope. He'd have his money. DeAndre Ayton is not a dominant block player. He's not a dominant offensive player. He's not a dominant defensive player. So why am I paying you? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Drummond scenario. DeAndre Ayton, he doesn't bring any glaring. At least Drummond can rebound. All right, Drummond can rebound in basketball. But when you look at DeAndre Ayton, what does he do that's dominant? Does he defend the rim at a dominant rate? No. He does not defend the rim. He does not lock down. He's not a lockdown defender. Does he dominate on the block? No. Do we dominate offensively? Do we face up, jab step, hit a bucket? Do we turn a gun? Do we dominate in the block with the baby hooks like Shaq? No. So I think they right not to pay this guy. Where does he dominate at? You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue with modern day big men, Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, even Jokic, sometimes they want to sit out there and shoot threes, and they want to accommodate the smaller defender. Kristaps Porzingis, they were talking about this last night with Porzingis on Inside the NBA on TNT. Porzingis spotting up and taking and and bailing a smaller defender out. You got John Collins on you. Shit, even Clint Capella. He only like 6'10", 6'9"-ish. Dominates. I don't know. Let me go back. Dominate them. Excuse me. Dominate them. Seal them with your backside. You seal them, you get the ball. It ain't all the cute shit you see about here. No, it's I get the ball and I make a move. That's what makes Shaq so dangerous. I get the ball. A lot of these guys, I heard Kenny Jet Smith saying he was at a top high school. He was showing them a throw, how to pass into the post. He said they never did that. It's simple. As a big man, when you post, you seal them. You seal them on your backside. It's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. They don't play defense. And you can't get the ball over here. Guess what? On this block, you flash to the other block. They don't do that no more. So you out in the lane here. So when I played growing up, played basketball, you played inside out. All right, or at least you play pick and roll, pick and pop. You get your defender. You seal him. You big and strong and wide. However you want to do it. You get him on the block. You seal him where he can't get around you. You get the ball. You make a move. Because once you seal him, especially if you seal him with the right depth, it's nothing he can do, especially at his size. You seal him, you get the ball, you make a move. You make a strong move. Either they force to foul you, you get an and one, or you score the basketball, or you get another opportunity to tip it back in. That's what it's about. Hey, you seal him, get the ball, make a move. Now you be like, well, what if they start playing you for that move? Then that's when you come with the counter. You get the ball, you go this way, right? They're gonna bite. You come back, hook over the left shoulder. That's why it's important to have both hands. You get them first, you make them pay, bam. And then they say, what if they start playing for the hook over the shoulder? Guess what? Bam, fade away. The sheet fade away. Once you master the post move, he won't need to shoot threes. Once Karl-Anthony Towns master the post move, that's gonna make Russell. That's gonna make Edwards. That they gonna be a playoff team. Once he figure out, if I sit on this block, every time I'm dominating, it's a wrap. Same thing for Joel Embiid. He don't need to shoot threes, even with Ben Simmons. And then you start getting guys in foul trouble. Then you get guys start trapping. That's when the Magic was so dominant when they made that run and beat LeBron and played Kobe in the finals. Once Dwight didn't have no post moves. But once you start getting 2 every time, 3 every time, getting guys in foul trouble, then when you can't seal them and they trap you already, you kick it out for a 3, or you get on the ball before the double team come, then you hit the 10 to 15 for the bank shot. You don't need to step out to the 3-point line. That's the great thing about playing off the block. You wear the other defense now, foul trouble, and it preserves energy. So once you get off the block, jab step, bam. They can't do nothing with you now. So what they doing? They got to commit 2 or 3 people to you. They got to sink to you. They're leaving everybody open for cuts to the basket, 3-pointers, and all types of stuff, bro. So yeah, that's basketball. Is simple. That's why you play inside out, because once you dominate on the inside, now defenses got to rotate. Now they got to watch the backdoor cuts. Now they got to watch the alley-oops. Then they got to worry about the pick and rolls, the pick and pops. Phoenix, if DeAndre Ayton can establish himself on the block, the sky's the limit for Phoenix. He can get playing sorry-ass defense he playing, because the guys that's tearing him up on the defensive end, they're going to be in foul trouble. Simple, but maybe a little bit more mobility. But as far as the one him in Detroit, no. I'm Stewart, like I said before, Stewart only played 20-something minutes the other night. But right now, I don't justify seeing him giving him all that money. I don't think Stewart Height was an issue last Wednesday. I don't think it was an issue. I think to the point he showed the ability to go up amongst the trees and put the ball back. So, I mean, People say, get DeAndre Ayton, but not Ben Simmons. Like I said before, I don't get it. DeAndre Ayton don't do nothing well. Great. We know Ben Simmons passes great. We know Ben Simmons dribbles great. We know Ben Simmons he's a versatile, defender. Come on. We know he gonna make Cade Cunningham job that much easier by not having to do the dirty work. DeAndre Ayton, where does he fit in? What does he bring to the Pistons that's not already being brought? Being 6'11", okay, that's okay. Other than that, what? He rebound. He gonna do some putback, but can you put him on the block and tell him to go kill? No. Can you? No. Can you exclusively run an offense on him? No. He's not a max player then. Straight up and down. You say, well, why is Buddy Hield a max player? Well, Buddy Hield's a max player because he does. Because Sacramento can't keep guys there, but he does what the league is doing great now, and that's jack up threes. He's a 3-point shooter. DeAndre Ayton, come on, he's not a big man that can step out. He can't defend. He can't lock down the rim. He can't lock down the paint. He's not even rebounding that. He rebounding at a good clip, but an exceptional clip, no. Honestly, man, he's just a player that needs to find something to really be great at. And if he is going to be really great at something, I suggest he learn a post game. I suggest he get in the dominate the post. You know what I'm saying? If not, you got to learn how to defend the rim. But if you dominate that post, that creates all types of different problems. But can him and Stewart play together? Not right now. Do I want him on the Pistons? Not right now. Nope. I'm not paying somebody all that money. He ain't been an all-star team. I ain't paying somebody all that money. It's like playing Drummond again. Other though Drummond can rebound at a high clip, he does nothing at an elite level. So let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. My social media link subscription. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook and Instagram. Reach out if you want to advertise your channel, request, chop it up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Want to see Sports Talk. Peace. Check out Detroit Pistons Top playlist too if I say so.